in your network, why you would choose to use EIGRP? Can you tell me the benefit of EIGRP or advantage of EIGRP? At least five advantages. Like as you know, EIGRP support unequal cost load balancing that no any other routing protocol can support. So this
Sir, yes,
is
it supports unequal cost load balancing.
yes, this one is the okay first
Second,
benefit.
yeah. The second thing is the convergence
Very
time.
good.
It is the best as
Yes,
compared to all the other
routing protocol.
protocols.
Yes.
Then, other than that, like what I can say, one more thing is that it doesn't have the a map topology like in OSPF. So
Okay.
basically, it is beneficial. It just knows what the next hop router is.
Okay.
So yeah. So due to that, the overhead is less as compared to OSPF in
Hmm.
this.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah. So say for example, if all Cisco equipment is being used, and then it is beneficial to use EIGRP.
Exactly.
And uh, other than that, sir, I'll check. But I know these
It
three.
is EIGRP, is the very flexible routing protocol in case of summarization. When we talk about the summarization, then no any other routing
Yeah,
protocol
yeah,
can perform summarization like EIGRP.
yes, sir. About summarization, one thing about summarization that is different in EIGRP is that there is no limitation on which particular router you can do the
Exactly.
summarization.
Yes.
But as compared to OSPF, in OSPF, we need to do the summarization on ASBR router only. So
Exactly.
there are some limitations. So one of the major benefit might be this, but
Like EIGRP, you cannot perform summarization in BGP as well. EIGRP is very flexible routing protocol in case of summarization.
Yes, sir. But major one only one thing that is not an issue, but in older days it was an issue. Like the maximum hop count that is considered is like 256 or 255,
Yeah.
but that is not the case as of now currently. So
Exactly. After that, other benefit can be it uses link property to calculate metric. This is property of OSPF that it is better in case of distance vector routing protocol like the version 2.
yes, sir.
Yes or no? After that, there are lots of advantages like it support multiple path in routing table. It can perform, it can store feasible successor and successor means two path in their topology table. So these are also benefit. But we have discussed the most important part. These are the benefit of EIGRP. It will help you to understand OSPF. That's why I'm asking this type of question to you. After that, tell me EIGRP maintain how many types of tables?
Three table.
Three:
Yeah, tell me the name of those three table.
routing table, topology table, neighbor table.
Why routers maintain
Topology
routing
table.
table? Neighbor
For
table?
selecting the best path
Neighbor
to
table.
the yeah, for neighbor table to get the update regarding the route.
Yeah, directly connected
Okay.
neighbor.
Yeah.
Can we form EIGRP neighborship with indirectly connected router? Indirectly connected router?
No.
No. Means EIGRP will work within directly connected devices.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so why router maintain routing table, Rohit?
To keep the best path from source to destination.
Okay, and topology table?
In topology table, it keep the all the possible paths.
No, no.
Uh,
It will
okay.
keep two paths, successor and feasible successor only.
Successor and physical.
Routing table, best path, topology table, successor and feasible successor, and neighbor table is to keep information of neighbor. And Suresh, what is the command to check EIGRP neighbor table? What is the command to check EIGRP neighbor table? Vishnu, you can also
So
tell.
I
No, wait, Nirav. Let me ask to others as well. Vishnu or Suresh? Fam? No? Where are you, Vishnu? Yes, Nirav. Tell me.
so IP AGRP neighbor.
So IPAGRP neighbor. Very good. What is the command to check topology table?
So IP AGRP topology.
And what is the command to check AGRP routing table?
So IP route AGRP.
So
AGR.
I check about
Very good. And what is successor in AGRP?
Successor is the path that contains the feasible distance. So there, where
All
FD
path
is
contain feasible distance, like feasible
yeah,
successor
but
also.
that is the best path with the least metric
Yeah, in
available.
simple word, we can say least path between source to destination or best path between source to destination is successor. Feasible successor is
Second best path.
yes, or we can say backup path between source and destination. What is FD? Means feasible distance.
Feasible distance is the reported distance by the neighbor.
No, that is RD or AD,
from the source to
advertise.
destination.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Metric between source to distance, or we can
The
say
total
distance
distance
between
between
source
source
and
to
destination. Yes, exactly, Mohan. And what is RD or AD? Advertised distance or reported distance? What is it?
is the
Metric
distance
between?
between the neighbor to the destination.
Yes, from neighbor to destination. Very good. So we have these four terminology of dual algorithm. Dual stand for what, Mohan?
So dual stands for it supports both the link state and distance vector encoding.
Okay, and there is one feasibility condition for feasible successor. Can you tell me that feasibility condition?
Key
RD should be
condition.
less than FD.
RD of feasible successor.
Yes,
Say like this, RD of feasible successor must be lesser than FD of successor.
successors.
And when router will use feasible successor path, whenever successor will fail or goes down.
Fail. Yes, not available.
Yes. Okay. After that, we have some states of root in the topology table of EIGRP. So how many types of state we have?
Two, active passive.
Active means
Active means the particular the router is sending the query to others that if they have any other path and
it
if they
means
know
it have
them.
sent one query message to the
Query,
neighbor.
yeah,
Means it is
query and
very
update
bad.
messages. Yes,
We can say active state is very bad and passive state is very good. Means
passive state means stable. Like
EIGRP is
route is available.
Table
stable.
is
Yes,
stable.
Yes. Topology table is working fine. Dual algorithm has been completed. After that, how many types of messages we have in EIGRP?
5, sir.
5. May I know the name of each one?
Hello,
Yes,
update,
yes.
acknowledge,
Okay.
query,
Acknowledge
and
directly. Okay. Query then.
query and reply.
Now,
Reply.
what is the use of hello message?
It is used to form the neighborships, build a neighborship.
Is there any other use of hello message?
keep alive message
Yes, keep alive. What is the use
Yeah.
of update message?
to share the link state.
Link state.
Yeah, so the connected link state of that router
Okay.
with other router.
Okay. Then third type of query message. What is the use of query message?
query message is used to update, send an update to other routers demanding that if you have learned a particular path through me, then you flush that out, and if you have another path reachable, then kindly send it to me.
Yeah, very good. Exactly. After that, guys, here I have designed one topology R1 and R2. See, here when I will run command network router EIGRP, first I will definitely run router EIGRP 10. Let's say AS number I am using over here is 10. After running this command, what exactly will happen on router number 1? Once I will hit enter, what exactly will happen over here? Actually, with this command router EIGRP, we are allocating some memory for the process to run EIGRP process. So actually router will allocate some memory for EIGRP process number 10. In this process you will run network command. So your network will stored in that memory that is already allocated by your router for EIGRP. Then you will run network 12.1.1.0 command. So after running this command, router will send which message? Hello message.
Hello.
One hello message. On what address?
224
Dot
224.0010.
dot 10. Okay. And I have not configured EIGRP on router number 2. So router 2 will simply drop this hello message. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes, sir.
after how long time router 1 will again send another hello message?
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
So after 5 seconds, it will send one more hello message, right? And continuously it will sending. But when I will run command router EIGRP 10 over here and then network 12.1.1.0, it will also send hello message. Router 1, when router 1 will receive the hello message of router 2, it will check which parameter to accept to decide that router 2 will become neighbor of router 1 or not. What parameter router 1 will check?
It should same AS number.
It will check AS number. That means hello message carry AS number. This is the important information inside the hello message. After that, anything else?
It should be same subnet.
Is okay, same subnet, very good. Then
Key values.
key values. K values must match. Let's say R2 is using K1 and K3. Means router 1 is also using same K values. Then only both router will become neighbor. So these three parameters are important inside the hello message. Okay. So router 1 have sent their hello message, router 2 have also sent, router 1 have received the hello message of router 2 and router 2 is also received the hello message of router 1. Now router will exchange which message? Now update message. Which type of update message?
Null.
Null update message. Very good. What is the use of null update message?
To check the connectivity between
Bidirectional
devices.
connectivity. Very good. To
Bidirectional.
check bidirectional connectivity. And it will send, router 1 will send null update message on what address? What will be the
Unicast
destination IP address?
Unicast 12.2.
12.1.1.2. Very good. Yes. Yes, recording is on, brother. Yeah. So it will send null update message on unicast address and router 2 will also send null update message on unicast address, that is 12.1.1.1. After exchanging null update message, router will exchange which type of message? Which message
Update.
again router will? Update message. Update message.
Yes, sir.
In the update message, it will carry which network information?
Uh,
Directly connected.
local area network.
Where is local area? Means X network. I have not advertised X network in EAGRP till now.
Okay. So it will 12.1.1 0.
No. Always keep in mind, router never include the network which is running on the segment from their router is sending, is going to send the update message. So in any update message which router 1 will send to router 2, it will not include 12 network. Okay. This is a behavior of all routing protocol. It will never include 12 network. Okay. Anything else? There will be no any network information. There will be the header of update message. And if we have advertised which network? X network. So there will be X network information. With this network information, what information this update message will carry? What important information will be there? Like router need bandwidth, router need daily value to calculate metric. So it is responsibility of router 1 to send the metric, but to calculate the metric, router 1 should send bandwidth and delay. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So definitely there will be information about k values, like what is the value of k1, what is the value of k2, k3, k5, right? Okay guys, it will send this update message. After that, when I have advertised X network in EIGRP, router 1 will start sending one hello message from here also. Yes or no? But I don't want to send hello message on LAN interface because here I don't want to form EIGRP neighborship. So how to stop this hello message?
Passive
Passive
interface.
And what is the command?
Router EGRP.
Okay, router EIGRP 10. After that passive.
Passive interface and the interface.
In port number.
Passive interface, and after that fast ethernet, let's say 0/0 or loop back 1, right? Okay, so we had discussed these things till now, so hope this is clear to everyone. After that,
So null
yes,
update packet contain any kind of information or a random value, or is just a header? Simple.
simple header.
Okay.
There will be information about neighbor, means about the 12.1.1.2. It is forwarding traffic directly to 12.2. If it will get the reply from 12.2, that means router 1 will expect acknowledgement after all reliable message, like acknowledgement message, and there is one more use. May I know the other use, Rohit? Other use of null update message?
Check the connectivity. One
One-to-one
uses
connectivity.
one-to-one connectivity.
Yes. After that, guys, can anyone tell me what is the command? Let's say by default router 1 is using k1 and k3 value to calculate metric, but my requirement is I want to tell to router please use k1, k3 and k5, means bandwidth, delay and MTO to calculate metric. What will be the command? Anyone? You guys have not practiced this. Okay. Can anyone tell me the command to change hello timer? Like router is sending hello message after 5 seconds, I want to send after 7 seconds. So what will be the command? So let me discuss some command of EIGRP today. First, then I will move to summarization. Between router 1 and router 2, definitely I will use 12.1.1.1 network, and 10.1.1.0/24 is one network over here, let's say. Here, and one network 20.1.1.1 here. Enable show IP interface brief. So here I have already configured this IP address, and on fast Ethernet 0/0 IP address is running, that is 12.1.1.1. How to check that EIGRP is running or not?
So IP protocols.
So IP protocol, and we are not running any routing protocol over here. Let me take access of router 2 as well. So IP interface brief, exclude unassign. Here I am running IP address on this interface, and on loopback interface. I am going to down this interface which is connected to router 3. I am not going to use here router 3 now. Interface f1/0 say shutdown. Done. I am going to ping 12.1.1.1 IP address to check connectivity. Yes, connectivity is there. I am going to simply configure EIGRP on router 1 and router 2. Config T router EIGRP is number 10 network 12.1.1.0 0.0.255. Guys, do you think anyone is think that I need to learn wildcard mask? I am not good in wildcard mask. If anyone have any confusion in wildcard mask, please let me know, because wildcard mask we are going to use in OSPF as well. So it is very important to learn. Is wildcard mask clear to everyone or not? Done. This is the EIGRP configuration of router 1. Now I want to check what is the hello timer and date timer on this router. How I can check? How I can check what is the hello timer? What will be the command?
Show IP, show interface, an interface number.
So interface number.
No. X.
Here we have neighbor table. By running this command also we can check the hello timer, after which timer this time is resetting, right? Through that also we can identify. But I am asking you, what is the exact command to check the hello timer and hold on timer configured on router? Can you tell me the command? We had discussed SRTT time, we had discussed this one also. We had not discussed the sequence number, and we had discussed this queue count, update time, hold on time.
So show IP EGRP interface.
So IP EIGRP interface fast Ethernet 0/0. What is hello timer over here? You tell me, brother. Here I am able to see that we are running EIGRP number 10. Okay, but there is no, I'm not able to see hello timer and date timer. Only this command do you want to learn? Run. See.
Show IP GRP interface detail, I think. details. Maybe. Uh,
Very good. Here we are able to see the hello timer on loopback 1 interface is 5 second and hold on time is 15 second. Now I want to change this, and on fast ethernet 0/0 also you can see hello time is 5 second and hold on time is 15 second. If I want to change this timer, what will be the command? This command will run on interface. Let's say on interface 0/0 I want to change hello time and hold on time. So what command I will run here? IP
hello hyphen interval EGRP.
hello interval EIGRP yes number 10, and after that time. What time you want to set? Let's say 7 second I want to set, and hold on time IP hold on time
IP
EIGRP number 10, and it's a 14 second is the hold on time. Now if you will verify by running command show IP EIGRP interface details, you can see here for loopback interface still hello time is 5 second and hold on time is 15 second, but for fast ethernet 0/0 hello time is 7 second and hold on time is
Sir, for say for example, here hello interval is say for example by default it is 5. So at every 5 seconds it is shooting hello message to the respective neighbors. But it is also sending in that particular packet a hold time also. Okay, that is
yes
15 seconds. But 15 second as in it is sending, say for example now you changed it to 14. So through this F00 to its neighbor it is telling 14 seconds as a hold on time. So R2 will hold for
that
14 seconds if
information.
it is, yeah, no, like R2 will hold for 14 seconds to get a reply from R1, and after that it will flush, or like
Yeah, it will wait for, see, if we are changing hello time on F, hold on time on F1 slash, on R1 F0/0. So it will take effect on R2. Means when R2 will send, means R1 will send hello message to R2, R2 will keep that information for 14 second, because
yeah,
you have configured hold on time is 14 second on R1. Getting
yeah.
my
So
point?
for 14, yeah, so for 14 seconds, if it is not getting any kind of response from R1, then it will drop the neighborship. Correct?
Exactly. And then it will start sending hello message again to form the neighborship.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
After that it is sending hello message from loopback 1 interface. So I don't want to send any message of EIGRP from interface loopback 1, so I will configure passive interface. That command is very simple. Router EIGRP yes number, after that passive interface loopback 1. That's it. How to verify passive interface configuration on router number 1? What is the command to verify? So IP protocol. In so IP protocol we can see that, let me maximize it. This is the output of so IP protocol. Here you can see the passive interface loopback 1. So in EIGRP troubleshooting, by mistaken, if engineer will configure F0/0 as passive interface, interface F0/0, sorry, router EIGRP as number 10 and passive interface fast ethernet 0/0. If I will run this command, what will happen? EIGRP neighborship will goes down between router 1 and router 2, because now router 1 is not sending any message. So sometime you need to troubleshoot this type of problem. Here we can run command show IP protocol. This command is not only used to check routing protocol. we have lots of information with this command. So this is one troubleshooting command. So IP protocol. Here we can check that is fast Ethernet 0/0 is configured as passive or not. So yes, you can see passive interface is fast Ethernet 0/0 and loopback 1. After that, there are some more information. Here we have information about filtering, which we are going to understand in upcoming time. Then about the AS number, about the K values. So now it is using K1 and K3 only to calculate metric. After that, distance. Guys, we have one more types of AD value in EIGRP. Can anyone tell me about that? Which type of?
External 170.
170 is fine. Internal is 90. And 5 is also AD value of EIGRP.
It is used
EGRP
during
summary.
summarization.
Summarization. Yes. After that, here is information about the maximum path, the variance values, automatic summarization is disabled or enabled, right? We are performing routing for which network, passive interface, gateway, and distance. So these are the information in SOIP protocol command. After that, see, if I want to tell to router 1, first of all, let me correct it. Here in router EIGRP 10, let me say no passive interface F0/0. Done. Again EIGRP neighbors will come up. Yes, fine. Now I want to use K1, K2, K3, K1, K3, K5 to calculate metric, or K1, K2, K3. So command will be very simple. Router EIGRP, after that AS number. So in EIGRP mode we will run command metric. Wait. And first value is quality of service, and that will be always 0. We are not using this for now. Till now we are not using this. If you will put question mark here, you can see it is type. So it is like quality of service, and only iOS support 0. So this iOS support only 0. So it will be always 0. After that, K1 value. So yes, I want to use K1. Let's say 1. Then K2 1. K3. I want to use K3. Let's say also. And after that, note K4 0. Note K5 0. This is the command. Very simple. Now how to verify? Again, how to verify? By running command.
SOIP protocols.
Yes, do so IP protocol. In this command, we are using K1, K2, K3. So EIGRP neighborship is down because of, you can see the log message, K values mismatch. Getting my point? So sometimes you will get this type of error as well. So if you are using K1, K2, K3 on router number 1, that means router 2 should also use same K values. So here also we need to configure config T router EIGRP AS number 10. After that, metric, and then if you will put question mark over here, you have two options, maximum hop plus weight. So weight, you will use weight value, right? After that, this bit will be always 0, then K1 1, K2 1, K3 1, K4 0, K5 0, and again EIGRP neighborship will come up. Soon it will come up.
So here we only give 0 or 1 value.
Yes, 1 means
Turned on the like a particular.
yes, turn on the particular service.
So here we not provide the like a own like a bandwidth according to your need.
No, not required. So IP protocol or so IP EIGRP neighbor. See, the neighborship is full. So IP, AIGRP, topology. So these are troubleshooting command, guys, in AIGRP. Right? We had already discussed this thing. After that, you already know how to change the bandwidth of an interface or delay of an interface. Configuration command is simple. Passive interface configuration, right? You should keep the command in mind to configure passive interface. I have not shared EIGRP task, but soon I will share EIGRP task also to you that you need to configure lab. And now we are going to understand summarization. First of all, let me discuss about auto summarization. So by default, automatic summarization is enabled or disabled in EIGRP.
Disable by default. Disable.
By the way, guys, it depends on the iOS of your router. If you are running iOS version 12, that means in 12 version it is enabled, and in 15 version it is disabled. What is the meaning of automatic summarization? Like, let's say on router number 1 I am using two network, 10.1.1.0/24, and let's say 10.1.2.0/24. If automatic summarization is enabled on router number 1, so router 1 will consider this two network as a single network, right? EIGRP will consider this two network as single network, that will be 10.0.0.0. This is the meaning of automatic summarization, yes or no? Classful routing,
It will not support subnetting means.
yes, in automatic summarization. And
Taking
command
as
is,
a class A network.
yes, exactly, it's automatic. And command is also very simple, right? In router EIGRP mode, you will run command what? Router EIGRP 10 and say
No.
no auto summary. That's it. This is the command. Or say auto summary. How to verify? So IP protocol. Automatic summarization is enabled. So here you can see the network which is running on fast Ethernet 0/0 is 10.0.0.0. But once I will run command router EIGRPS number 10 and no auto summary, and then show IP protocol. Now you can see it is storing like 10.1.1.0/24, right? So this is automatic summarization. Now the second type of summarization that EIGRP support is manual summarization. We can perform manually summarization. So guys, how many of you already know summarization? Let me ask some question to you. I am writing some network over here, 192.168.10.0/24, 192.168.20.0/24, 192.168.30.0/24, and 192.168.40.0/24. Guys, what will be the summary address of this network? What will be the summary address?
255.255.252.07.
No, first of all, tell me the network. What will be the network?
We will look for the like common bits,
Okay.
like in networks, how many bits are common.
So how you will calculate the summary route over here? Can you calculate, Rohit? What will be the summary address? Just I want to know what will be the summary address only. If you already know the summarization, then we are not going to discuss the summarization, right? That's why I'm asking the question. Otherwise, I will, start from the very basic, that what is summarization. We will
Summary
convert the
address means
bits.
network address, no sir.
How to perform it? Like I want to summarize these four networks. So what will be the summary address?
192.168.10.0, sir.
10.0, 10.0 or
No,
0.0,
sir. 8.0. 8.0.
8.0.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Neerab, what will be the summary address? Is it right?
Sir, I need to convert that 10, 20, 30, 40 to binary and then check the common bits.
Oh, can you find the summary of 10, 20, 30 and 40? What will be the summary of these three address? Guys, we need to convert only 10 and 40 in binary. What will be the binary of lower number?
401010.
Yes. And what is the binary of higher number? Mm-hmm.
Uh, one 10100, I guess.
No, no, no. What is the binary of 40? One minute. Yes.
Here it will be 1, then 0, then 10000. Double
Yes,
zero,
0,
1
0.
0. Yes, 10,
Mm-hmm.
10000.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you need to find the common bits. So
Yes,
here how many bits are
on the
common?
first 2 bits.
First 2 bits. So slash value will be what? 2. Slash value will be 2. And here you will perform AND operation. After AND operation, 0 0 will become what? 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0. Over here it will be 1 and then 000. What is the decimal value of this binary?
8.
8. So this is my network ID. And how many common bits we have here?
18.
See, 8 plus 8 plus 2. 18. This is the summary address. Okay. So this is manual summarization. Here, like say, router 1 have some prefix 10.1.1.0/24, 10.1.2.0/24, 10.1.3.0/24, 10.1.4.0/24, and 10.1.5.0/24. Let's say router 1 have these prefix. But I want to advertise only, let's say, upper 2 prefix or 3 prefix. So we can achieve this with the help of summarization as well, manual summarization. Yes or no? The other benefit is, let's say router 1 is advertising these all prefixes individually, right? And if a particular network from here, let's say this network will goes down, router 1 will generate what? Query message, yes or no?
Yes.
Router 1 will generate query message. But if I will summarize these all prefix, then if a particular network will goes down, router will not generate any query message because root is already available. So with the help of manual summarization, we can reduce the query message as well. We can stop the query message because as we know, query message is not good. Whenever router will send query message, first of all, router will put the network in the active state, and maybe the router will stuck in active state, then it will break the neighborship. So in real time, there are lots of prefixes have exchange between the routers. So when it will break the neighborship, again both router need to perform, everything like routing table, topology table, EIGRP neighbor table. They need to encapsulate and decapsulate lot of hello message, then null update message, EIGRP update message. Yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
query message is not good. So we need to reduce. We need to stop the query message. So with the help of summarization, you can reduce it. Yes or no? Any other benefit of summarization?
It will reduce the routing table.
Routing table, very good. Like if router 1 will advertise this all individual prefix to router 2, right? Router 2 will install 5 network in their routing table. But if it will summarize all network together in a summary address, router 1, router 2 need to install only one prefix in the routing table. So we can reduce the size of routing table as well with the help of summarization. Anything else?
It will save the router resources.
Exactly. It will save the, we can say, we can reduce the CPU utilization of router. We can perform path manipulation as well. Let's say I have a topology like this: R1, R2, R3, and R4. Let's say same here, R1 is advertising this network 10.1.1.0/24, 10.1.2.0/24, 10.1.3.0/24, 4.0/24, and 5.0/24 over here, right? Let's say on this path metric is list, so router 4 have installed these all prefixes in their routing table via router number 2: 10.1.1.02, 10.1.1.5, sorry, 10.1.5.0, 5.0 via R2. If you want to perform the load balancing, you can advertise a summary route of these all prefixes from this interface. So router 4 will install one summary route of these prefixes as well via router number 3. So this is what? Path manipulation, yes or no? We can manipulate the path as well with the help of manual summarization. We can advertise a summary address of these all prefixes from this path. Getting my point? Or let's say I don't want to advertise these individual prefixes from router to router number 2. So what I can do, I can advertise a summary address. Let's say summary address of these prefixes from router number 2. So it will not advertise individual prefixes from router 2 via router 2. So you will understand when I will configure these things, right? How we can achieve the path manipulation as well. Okay. Any other advantage, guys? I am going to change this topology like here R2, here R3, and I am going to use one more router here.
Sir, one question. Say, for example, in R1, you have said this 5 look back networks, correct? 10.1.1, 10.1.2, 10.1.3. Now, say, for
Yes.
example, if R1 is only having 10.1.1, 10.1.2, 10.1.4.5, and 10.1.15, okay? And
Okay.
10.1.3 is available on loopback of R3. Okay, now suppose if we do the
No,
summarization.
Nirav, can you repeat your
Uh,
question?
uh, so say for
Once more.
example, in R1, okay,
Mhm.
you will be configuring loopback address for these five particular networks. Okay,
Okay.
1 2 3 4 5. Now say for example, it may so happen in real life that network number 3, that is 10.1.3.0, okay, is not available on R3 R1, but it is available on R3's loopback, correct?
Okay.
So if by mistake if we do uh, auto summarization or manual summarization, and if we have a calculation mistake, then uh, R1 will by default advertise that it is having that 10.1.3.0 network, correct?
Correct.
So then what impact it will have? Like will it
It will
have?
simple. Router 3 will not accept the update of R1 na summary address.
Okay.
Wait, Nirav, we will discuss this also. Don't worry in the
Okay.
example as well.
Okay.
So let's say this is my topology. Like router 1 have some network and we have router 2, router 3. So router 3 between routers, you already know what IP address I am running. Okay. And router 3 will receive these prefixes from both sides. I will increase the bandwidth on receiving interface via R4. So it will install all path via router number 2. Right. Then what I will do, I will perform load balancing over here. First of all, I will discuss how we can perform the summarization. What is the basic command? Okay. Before that, let me configure this topology. Here on R1, first of all, I am going to configure this loopback because on this interface, so IP interface brief. So we have one IP address on F0/0, not configure F1/0 and loopback one interface. Okay. So rest thing, let me configure interface F1/0, no cert IP address. What will be the IP over here? 14.1.1.1. 255.255.255.0 exit interface loopback 2. IP address is 10.1.2.1 255.255.255.0. Then interface loopback 3. IP address is 10.1.3.1 loopback, sorry, on loopback 2 it should be 2.1, on loopback 3 done. I have configured everything on router number 1. Let me take you to router 2. On this router also I am running the IP address, I think. Enable so IP interface brief. So both interfaces configure. Loopback is also running there. That is 20.20, 20.1.1.0. Leave it. Okay. So I have configured here 12.12 and 23.2. Okay, done. Let me take access of R3. Config T interface F0/0 no sut IP address is 23.1.1.3 255.255.255.0 interface F1/0 no sut IP address is 34.1.1.3 255.255.255.0. Done. So IP interface brief. Okay. This is my new router. Enable config 0/0 NOSAT IP address 12.14.1.1.4 255.255.255.0 exit interface F1/0 NOSAT and IP address is 34.1.1.4 255.255.255.0. Now what I am going to do, I am going to configure EIGRP on all routers. Let's start from router number 1. A router EIGRP is number 10, network 12.1.1.0, network 14.1.1.0, say no auto summary, and network 10.1.1.0, 10.1.2.0, 10.1.3.0, 10.1.4.0 and 5.0. Yes, I've advertised all the interface in EIGRP on router number 1. Let me take you to router 2. A router EIGRP is number 10, network 12.1.1.0, no auto summary, and network 23.1.1.0. That's it. Go to R3. Router EIGRP is number 10, network 23.1.1.0 and network 34.1.1.0. Say no auto summary. Done. So IP route EIGRP. So it have received these all prefix. You can see router 3. Let me take you to router 4. A router EIGRP is number 10, network 14.1.1.0 and network 34.1.1.0. say no auto summary. Done. Right now router 3 will, so IP route EIGRP, router 3 will perform what? Load balancing for all 10 prefixes. Yes or no? It is performing load balancing. Yes or no?
Yes.
See the first benefit of summarization. What I want, that router 3 should receive these all prefixes via router number 2 only. Via router number 2 only. So what I will do, I will advertise a summary route via router number 4. See, now if router 3 will receive any traffic for 10.1.1.1, let's say destination is 10.1.1.1, router 3 will look up their routing table and it will forward, either it will forward traffic to router 2 or router 4. It will perform the load balancing. But what I want, that whenever router should receive this prefix, it should forward all traffic to router 2 only. Getting my point? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So on router number 1, I will run very simple command. What will be the summary address of these 5 prefix? First of all, tell me this. What will be the summary address of these 5 prefix?
10.1.1.0.
Interface F0/0. Yes, tell me the summary address. IP summary address for EIGRP is number 10 and then summary address 10.1. 10.1.
0.0.
0.0 subnet mask
23.
255.
255. Dot 255 dot.
255 here or something else?
248.
248, sure?
252.
Yes, sir.
How?
00, sir. 00, I think.
No, sir. 252.
252? How many bits common are there? Binary of 1 is very simple. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. This is the
7
binary of
bits.
1, and the binary of 5 is 4015. Yes or no? So how many common bits are there?
5.
5.
5. So 8 plus 5. 8, 8 and 5. What will be the value, total value? 21.
21. Yeah.
So what will be the subnet mask for /21?
248.
So 248 is right answer. Okay, done. Summary address. After that, interface.
So
After that,
248.0, sir.
248.0. Done.
0.
Now, let me check the routing table of R3 again. So IP route EIGRP. Now it have installed all these prefixes via which router? This is summary address. I'm talking about here. These all prefixes are reachable
R4, sir.
via R4.
R4.
4.
Okay. So I have advertised summary route from F0/0, but we need to advertise that from F1/0. Let me correct it. Here I am going to no to this command and go to interface F1/0 IP summary address for EIGRP as number 10 10.1.0.0 255.255.248.0. Done. And now so IP route EIGRP. These all prefixes, wait for some time. Yes, it's done. Now you can see these all prefixes are reachable via router number 2, and there is one summary route via router number 3. So if router 1 will receive a traffic where destination is 10.1.1.1, it will forward traffic to which router? See, it will match over here also, and it will match in this entry also. So router 3 have 2 entry, but in this route we have only 21 bits match. In this entry we have 24 bits match.
So longest prefix.
Longest prefix match. So router will forward traffic to R2. And if R2 is not available, then we have backup path as well in the routing table of router 3. Yes or no?
Yes.
Means router 3 have all individual prefixes as well and one backup path as well. Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is good, right? Like it is working like this is my primary path and this is my secondary path. If my primary path will goes down, my secondary path will become primary path. Yes. After that, again I am going to remove the summarization from router number 1. And guys, how to verify the manual summarization? How to verify the manual summarization? So IP protocol, in so IP protocol we are able to see that summary address summarization 10.1.0.0/21 for fast Ethernet 1/0. Okay. And whenever router advertises summary route, so IP route. Router 1 is advertising one summary route, so it have install same summary network. Here you can see with which interface?
Null 0.
Null 0. Why? May I know the reason why router have installed this entry inside their routing table? So IP route 10.1.0.0. Okay. Yes, tell me why router have installed this entry inside their routing table. What is the requirement of it? And distance is what? Distance
5.
is 5. So in EIGRP there are total
5.
3 types of metric. Sorry, distance AD value. First internal, second external, and
Yes, sir.
one is for summary.
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 So why? What is the use of this? Let's say we have one router over here, or here, here, and here. R1, R2, any router, I make randomly R3 and R4. Okay, let's say router 1 have some network 10.1.1.0/24. Okay, so by default it will advertise all individual prefix to router 2 also and to router 4 also, yes or no? It will advertise these prefixes to their neighbor to R2 and R4, and R2 and R4 will advertise to their neighbor, yes or no?
Yes.
So maybe router 3 will perform load balancing, or router 2 will perform load balancing, and it will install feasible successor or successor in topology table, or only successor, right? That is secondary thing. But here what I am saying, if from this interface, let's say from this is F0/0 and this is F0/1 or F1/0. If I will advertise one summary address from R2, from this side, from this interface, one summary address that is 10.1.0.0/21, what will happen? Router 2 will receive all individual prefixes from router number 3 via this path, yes or no? Because router 1 will advertise all individual prefix to router 4, router 4 will advertise to router 3, and router 3 will advertise to router 2, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So router 2 is receiving all individual prefixes via router number 3 and one summary route from router number 1, and router 2 will also advertise the summary network to router 3 to their neighbor, yes or no? Summary network
Yes, sir.
10.1.0.0/21. After that, router 3 will also advertise that summary network to their neighbor, means to router 4. Router 4 will also install one individual prefixes via router number 4 via router number 1, and a summary network via router number 3. And it is responsibility of router 4 also to advertise it to their neighbor to router number 1. It will advertise summary route from to router number 1 also, yes or no? 10.1.0.0/21. Yes. Now this is what? Loop. Router 1 have advertised same summary route to router 2, and it is now learning same summary route from router number 4. This is what? Loop. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's why whenever you will perform summarization on router, router will make one entry of that summary route in their routing table with metric 5. So here when router 4 is advertising this summary network, what will be the AD value? 90.
Oh,
90.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, 90.
And router 1 have already one same network with AD value 5, so it will discard this update message. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this is the reason and why router have installed one one summary route entry in their routing table with null update, with null interface. Okay, and router 1 know that for this network I don't need to forward traffic, because I have the router who performs summarization, means I have all individual prefixes, so I don't need summarization. So null interface means black hole. It will never forward traffic towards null interface. It is not required. Getting my point? This is manual summarization. Any doubt, guys? Any doubt in manual summarization? Here we can play with manual summarization. See, now on router number 3 have received both prefix or no. So let me remove the summarization on router number 1. Interface f1/0 and say no to this. Router 3, so IP route EIGRP. Again it has started performing load balancing. Yes or no?
Yes.
This time my requirement is, let's say, different. What I want, that on router number 1, for these 3 upper prefixes, router through should forward traffic via router number 2, and for these 2 lower prefixes it should forward traffic via router number 4. Getting my point? Means whenever router 3 will receive a traffic for upper 3 prefixes, it will forward to router 2, and whenever router 2 will receive traffic for the lower 2 prefixes, router 3 should forward it to router number 4. So we are using, we want to use both link, you want to utilize both link, but for the network, for on the basis of number of networks. Okay, so how we can achieve? See, for these 3 summary, so for these 3 prefixes, I will advertise a summary network from this side. So it will stop advertising individual prefixes. So router 3 will install these upper 3 prefixes via router number 2. Yes or no? And for these 2 lower prefix, we will advertise one summary address from this side. Yes or no? So it will stop advertising these 2 individual prefix. Yes or no? So can I achieve this task, or can you guys achieve this task? Tell me, guys, can you configure this, or I should configure it here? If you can
Yes, sir.
configure,
Yes, sir. Can configure it.
you can configure. We should configure here. Okay, f1/0 IP summary address. What will be the summary address of upper 3 prefix?
10.0.0.0.0, sir.
0.0 and subnet mask
0.0. 255.255.252.
2.0. Are you sure? I am not
Yes, sir.
calculating. Okay. On which interface? On
Yes,
F?
sir. I'm sure.
Okay. This is fine. Where I have did mistake here. Summary address for EIGRP. Yes, number 10. Done. After that, interface F0/0. From here we will advertise the summary address of lower 2 network. IP summary address for EIGRP 10. What will be the summary address of lower 2 prefix? 10.1. 4.0. 4.0.
4.0.
Subnet mask
4.0.
will be what?
0.
255.255.
Same, sir. 255.255.252.0.
And now on router number 3, you can check the
252.0.
routing table. See, these 3 prefixes are reachable via router number 2. This one is also reachable via router number 2. And these 2 lower prefix are reachable via router number 3. Where we did mistake, there was some problem in summarization, summary address, guys.
No, sir. Correct, sir.
Correct?
No, sir. Correct, sir. That is the summary address, sir. That 10.1.4.0.
So 10.1.4.0
That is the
slash
man
22.
backup.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that is the summary
Yes.
backup part.
Exactly. So it is performing path manipulation. This is path manipulation, or path utilization with the help of summarization. Okay. So we can use summarization for the path manipulation. You can use summarization for the to stop the query message, for the path manipulation, and to reduce the size of routing table, and blah blah. Up now we have the last topics, that is filtering in EIGRP. So from tomorrow we will start, guys, filtering. Okay, so we had covered all basic things, advanced things, right? Means theory parts of EIGRP. Only one topic is left, that is EIGRP authentication and redistribution. So we will understand redistribution in filtering. Okay, so from tomorrow we are going to start filtering. First we will understand filtering with the help of standard ACL, with the help of
Okay.
extended ACL, prefix list, and route map. Okay.